Hello collective, welcome back to another tarot reading. This reading is a what's next, and as always I have 3 wonderful piles which you can choose from. This reading is a bit of a longer reading this time around just because I integrated multiple decks for the new year, and I wanted to connect with you guys a little bit further. Lastly, I will mention if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or a Reiki healing session, information will be available in the description box below. I am a certified Reiki practitioner and finally thought it was a good time to bring that part of me to the surface, so that is available to you. And also I do weekly tarot readings on my Instagram, so if you want to tune in there, my socials will be in the description box as well, okay? So without further ado, we'll hop right into the reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you enjoy. Pile 1 is going to be this crystal. Pile 2 is going to be this crystal. And pile 3 will be this crystal. Okay, so go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to. Could be more than one. Timestamps will be available in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. Happy New Year. You guys chose this angelite crystal, and this is good for connecting with your angel guides, with your spirit guides. So let's hop right into it. This video is a what is next for you guys. I'm really excited to be back. I have a bunch of new decks to use. Spirit, this message is for our pile 1 and what is next for them right now. And I think one flipped over. So to start, we have the King of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. Wow. So right now you guys are exercising brilliance. A lot of hard work, a lot of determination, and I'm really feeling like this is career guided, like putting in a lot of this work and this effort and this fierce energy into your work. Let's keep going here. We have the Chariot, wow, the Star, and the 6 of Cups. Wow. So yeah, definitely what you are giving, you are getting back. Specifically in terms of whatever goal it is you're working towards. I see that right now it's fulfilling for you. It's like this this final aha moment is what's coming towards you, is what's next for you. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is in regards to your work. For others of you, it may be directed towards a different goal that you have. But ultimately, it's this sort of fulfillment. It's this sort of destiny, like you're meant to be where you are right now. With this 6 of Cups here, and even with this 9 of Wands here, it's like it's the work that you've been doing right now, whether you realize it or not. It's also like this childhood, inner child healing that you've been doing as well, which I can say is not easy, and it's very difficult. It's very complex to do, but I see you guys have been working towards that. Spirit, let's get some more. Working with children, working for children, or even not wanting to work with children at all is significant. Spirit, more about the 6 of Cups, please. Yeah, I see there's this very strong and determined energy coming from you guys right now. Spirit, more about this 6 of Cups, please. I do feel, however, that there's something more being asked of you. We'll see where that. So we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I with this whole theme of children, I feel like that aspect of you is something that you've had to work incredibly hard to nurture, and still do. You know, inner child healing is an ongoing process. It's continuous. But the way that we do know that it is something important to us is through the work that we do, because we're able to connect to that part of ourselves in a different way. I also want to say, you know, the feeling that you get with the work that you're doing is very, very significant. Whether it's fulfilling, whether it's tiring, whether it's challenging, all of those are feelings that you want to pay attention to. So we have here the Empress and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, this is just clarifying to me that, you know, things are starting to feel a little bit exhausting, which is probably why you've been wondering what's next. Like, the same thing that keeps me going is also the same thing that's tiring me out. So, Pile 1, definitely something is going off for you in order for you to really think about the direction that you're headed in right now. For those of you that, you know, in regards to this work or goal, I really feel like it's in your destiny. It's in your destiny. Don't get discouraged because the work is hard. I feel like a lot of you guys are being urged to explore if the work is even really that hard to you. Think about it. After all that you've been through, after all of the hard work that you've already put into whatever this thing is, has it been worth it? Because certainly it's been paying off. I mean, I see it here. It's I feel like opened up, I want to say portals, but opened up different tunnels of healing that you don't even realize. But it really is helping you grow. It's helping you heal. Whatever this goal is. Spirit, actually, can we know a little bit about this goal? What is it? What goal is Pile 1 working towards? Just so I can get a little bit of the bigger picture here. Something to do with strengthening connection, strengthening your relationship with others. Wow. Very deep, very deep. Okay, I can see this is making sense. Because, you know, working with people is exhausting as it is fulfilling. But I feel like right now, your goal is to find the places where you feel this harmony and keep nurturing it to the point where it doesn't exhaust you, of course. I also want to say, I was reading something the other day in a magazine about anxiety being good, or all these sorts of emotions that we, you know, the larger collective gets afraid of, like anxiety, stress, anger. You know, a certain level of that is good. But ultimately, the message here is a little bit of discomfort is good, because that urges us to create something beautiful, to create something that we didn't even know we had the capacity to create. And Pile 1, you do. Step out of your head, step out of this situation for just 1 second. You know, the aura that you give off is written in the cards here. Hardworking, structured, routine, prepared, ready. You know, even beyond this situation, don't let just this situation cloud your judgment here. So I want to get a little bit more messages from this other deck here. Spirit, can we get any additional messages as to what's coming next for our Pile 1? Let me do this again. I also want to say, if there's a way that you're working with people right now isn't working for you, there's other ways to connect with the world and show yourself to the world. Connecting with people. I feel like you have a very unique way of connecting with people. Yeah, so earlier I said there's something interesting. I said there's something more that you're being asked to do. We have the Eight of Cups here, walking away from something. Perhaps it's this limiting belief. Perhaps it's a physical job to do something else. Two of Cups again. Look at that. Destiny, alignment, relationships. And then Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I'm so excited for you guys. This is huge. This is a huge and honestly life-changing opportunity ahead of you guys, Pile 1. That's what you've been manifesting. I mean, this is what you've been working for. I feel like a lot of you are scared to do the very thing that you love doing. But in making that decision, whatever decision you feel is next, there's huge harmony, there's huge brightness coming towards you. New opportunities coming towards you. Wow, I really want to emphasize that again and again and again. The same thing that you are afraid to do is going to be the same thing that's going to get you to where you want to be. Spirit, anything else? Let's see. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're good at the work you do, but it's almost like you want more control, more respect over the work. And you can have that, Pile 1. You can have that. Based off of the cards that I'm seeing here, I mean, you're fit to be your own boss, and that's just it. And then we have the Tower card. So it's all of these high vibrational cards, and then something abruptly just happens, and it's urging you to rethink your life. But bigger than that, it's urging you to rethink your direction. You know, change is uncertain. Change can be scary. But at the other side of this tower, look at this yellow here. At the other side of this tower is brightness. At the other side of this rock is clarity. At the other side of this discomfort is union. Okay, that's simple. That's simple. It can be scary to do something that you've never done before. Even if it's something as simple as saying no, or I don't want that. But more things can come out of it, and usually they always do. Okay, finally, I want to get some oracle cards. I may actually get two for you guys, two different decks. There are additional messages for our Pile 2 and what is next for them. We have intuition and downloads, beautiful, and spiritual growth. Wow. Yeah, this honestly does sum everything up. Intuition and downloads, I really feel like this is in terms of when a difficulty arises. It's almost like you start to remember what it is you started doing it for and who you started doing things for. You. Everything you do is to live the life that you want to live. And if you're not there, make the changes necessary and acquired to get you there. Then we have the spiritual growth card. So all of this, I'm telling you, I told you in the beginning, we do work that's unconscious, that we don't even realize is harmful or beneficial to our overall experience. And this spiritual growth, you're transforming. Every decision you make from this point forward is growth. I want to get actually a mantra for you. Hopefully this brings you some more clarity. Okay, and then it reads, clear and refreshed, the third eye sees the truth. My soul is blessed and growing into a loving vision of exquisite evolution. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal reading or a Reiki healing session, information will be available in the description box below. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading, okay? Bye. Hello, Pile 2. So if you chose Pile 2, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves. Happy New Year. You guys chose this crystal. It is good for blocking negativity and transformation. So we'll hop right into it. This message is what is next for you? Let's see. Spirit, this message is for Pile 2. And what is next for them? Any messages in regards to what is next for them? So we have the Seven of Pentacles to start. I'm going to get at least 3, Spirit. This message is for Pile 2, and what is next for them, please? Strength. One more, Spirit. Wow. So your guys's will take this actually. Pile 2, I'm feeling a lot of displeasure. Interesting here, I can't help but look at the fact that all of these figures in these cards are looking away from something. So I'm curious as to if there's something that we're not dealing with here, if there's something that we don't want to deal with here, or don't need to. So Spirit, let's keep going. What's next for our Pile 2? Yeah, definitely sensing discomfort, displeasure with something. Spirit, Pile 2, please. It's almost like this. I'll take this. It's almost like this I don't want to be here kind of vibe. Spirit, Pile 2, please. So I'm going to take these here as well. The Tower and the Hierophant. Okay. This is definitely verifying and clarifying to me that you're acknowledging the state of your life right now, and I do feel like there is this little spark, this little piece of you that wants to change it. I feel like for a lot of you, this truth is something as simple as you have the control and the power to dictate how you want your life to go. So Spirit, can we get more about this 10 of Wands and the Tower? What is this difficulty in regards? Five of Swords, Six of Swords, yeah. This is definitely something that, you know, you don't want to deal with. But the way that you're going about this is making it so that it's even harder for you to move forward. And that's also the truth, Pile 2. But this little piece of you, it's almost like it's nagging at you in a good way. You know, the light shines, whatever, this other truth, even I want to say your higher self is pleading for you to get out of this situation, to come back to reality, to come back outside of yourself. I know it can be so easy for us to get caught in the discomfort, in the displeasure that we feel, in the chaos, and get stuck there because we think that that dictates the state of our overall life. But it's up to you, and only you, to bring yourself outside of the situation, see the bigger picture, so that you can move forward. And I do see, a little bit of past energy, you have been able to. Even if they keep happening again and again and again, you keep coming back stronger. And that's something that you're not seeing, but alas, your spirit guides here now are telling you. Spirit, can we get more about this Nine of Pentacles? For pile 2, what is next? I feel for you guys, pile 2, a thought and pattern change is next. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. You guys are going to be able to pull yourself together. The Emperor, yeah. Anything else, Spirit, for pile 2? Wow. A lot of truth, and honestly, a lot of bringing back your power, bringing back that power, bringing back that confidence that you've lost here a little bit. We have this Emperor. I'm actually so, yes, this is what we want to hear. I'm so happy for you guys because the Emperor and the High Priestess, it's like you're regaining this strength. You're regaining this part of yourself that you didn't have for a long time, but you're going to be able to come back from it, pile 2, with wisdom. Take control back over your life, to take control over the way that you see situations and use them to your advantage. This is wisdom. This is power. Where there is wisdom, there's power. I believe there's even a saying, knowledge is power. And for you guys, it truly is. Use what this lesson is trying to teach you to get you further, to bring you this success. There's something about you that more people need. And so tap back into it. Each time that you feel this discomfort, or that you feel exhausted, or that you feel this displeasure, as we did at the very start, use that as incentive to get you to your success. And it helps even too, I said changing your thought patterns. When this chaos arises from a situation, because it does with everyone, you have to keep reminding yourself, I have the power and I have the strength to keep going. This one situation is not a reflection of my overall life. It may be the reflection of my life right now, but there's more to me. There's more that I have to give to the world. And you do. I'm going to get some more from this deck here. Spirit, any additional messages as to what's next for our wonderful pile 2 here? I feel like I don't know why, but for pile 2, you guys are funny. Like literally that characteristic, that trait is coming to my mind. Comedic funny. Spirit, pile 2. So if that's something that you want to pursue, or if that's something that rings a bell, go with it. Spirit, any additional messages for pile 2? And this light that they have to offer to the world. Let's get more about that, please. Spirit, anything more for pile 2? We have the moon. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the moon and the Fool. Wow, wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This is exactly what we like to hear. We have the moon here. And this makes me think of, going inward, really getting to know the depths, really getting to know those deeper parts of ourselves. Shadow work. This makes me think of shadow work, and I feel like you guys are in the midst of that. You are really experiencing what it's like to be with yourself when you feel really, really low. And that is beautiful. We have here, look at this. The Fool. Something always comes out of the discomfort, something great, something beautiful, this wisdom, this power, more truth. Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith and ask for help, because I know that can be difficult for a lot of us. But if there's something that you think could help you get out of this situation time and time again, why not ask for it? This puppy is making me think of, getting an animal support, something for support. Spirit, anything else for our pile 2 and what they need to hear? Thank you. 8 of Cups. Yeah, this one came through for our pile 1 too. So definitely walking away from this limiting belief, so that you don't keep experiencing the same thing over and over and over again in the same way, okay? Because it's human to feel discomfort. It's human to get stuck, even, pile 2. That's how human of you. It's normal. This is all a normal part of life. Things aren't always linear. But each time that it happens, it's up to you to get yourself out of the situation. Finally, I'm going to get 2 different oracles. So we'll start with this deck. Spirit, last messages for our pile 2 and what is next for them. So next for you, pile 2, is truth. Truth. Anything next for our pile 2? I want to say too, we stay in situations for as long as we let ourselves. So take what you will with that information. Again, it's normal to feel stuck. It's normal to, have strong feelings about a situation, but you'll get to a point where it's like, this is no more. This is no more. And when you do, boy, is it a wonderful, eye-opening experience that you didn't have to be there this entire time. Anything else for pile 2? Any further messages, Spirit, please? Wow. So there definitely is a lot going on, pile 2. I don't doubt that. Signs and reminders, forgiveness and understanding. Yeah, I feel like this card is of when you get to that point that it's like, this is no more, which, believe it or not, this may be it right now. You can give back to yourself and forgive yourself for tripping over something that was not even worth it. Honesty and communication with those around you, and composure. I love this card. And honestly, I love these blue and yellow hues that we have here. It's mixing the calm and the cool. Even with this composure card, that's what that speaks of. Find some way to ground yourself. Find some way to get this support right now. And then signs and reminders. Of course, I love this card. This is just emphasizing to us that we already know what we know. Lastly, let's get from our mantra card. So this will be your mantra until the next time that I see you. Hopefully it brings you even more clarity. Spirit, a mantra for, all right, for our pile 2, please. So this one says, Triskelion of divine alignment harmonies, and heals my body, mind, and soul with the spiritual rays of amethyst, turquoise, and chrysoprase. And then Triskelion, for those of you that don't know, it's just this shape here. And it can symbolize this relationship between Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So just really emphasizing that your spiritual team is surrounding you at all times. And then we have here, I love this one too. I ground my energy, creating a safe, secure, and loving reality with the universe as my ally. So yeah, this is just emphasizing that things are working for you, not against you. And you will, if not already, have this power and regain the strength to come back from situations like these. Okay? So it's like that's a new character level unlocked for you, which I love. So I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you so much for being here. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or interested in a Reiki healing session, please check the description box below. And I will see you in our next reading, okay? Be well, take care, bye. Hello, Pile 3. So if you chose Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Happy New Year. I hope you guys have been well and taking care of yourselves. So you guys chose this bismuth crystal, and it represents isolation, transformation, and even time spent in solitude. Which is a little bit different from isolation. But we'll see what we get. Let's hop right into it. Spirit, this message is for Pile 3 and any messages coming towards them. What is next? So 2 of Cups to start. Wow. Spirit message for... So I'm going to reshuffle these and take this one, the Hierophant. Okay, next for our Pile 3, please, Spirit. Thank you. So we have the 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, and 6 of Swords. So Pile 3, right now you're working towards something big. And I feel like this is particularly attributed to the healing that you've been doing, the inner work that you've been doing. This Hierophant speaks of truth and speaks of listening. So let's explore more. Spirit, let me just make sure nothing flipped over here. Spirit, for our Pile 2, and what is next for them? Pile 2, I keep calling you guys Pile 2. For our Pile 3, sorry, and what is next for them? The Ace of Swords. Spirit, for our Pile 3, and what is next for them? Thank you. So you're being asked to stick with an idea that you had, particularly because it's going to bring you comfort, is what I'm hearing. We have here the Queen of Wands. So we're turning back to ourselves. And then we have here the Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Hanged One. It's a bit of a challenge for you to stay with where you are right now, particularly because it's unfamiliar. But deeper than that, deeper in the surface, it's the same reoccurring theme, the same reoccurring pattern, where it's like the same situation is playing out. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is in regards to something that someone else has presented to you. A relationship, a job opportunity, a business partner. I'm curious with this Queen of Wands here, can we explore? This Queen of Wands is making me think of, the foundation that you're building for yourself. because what you allow is what you experience, right? So if you are not allowing, and this is not a good nor bad thing, but if you are not allowing certain things to come into fruition, then, you know, how far will that get you? So Spirit, for our Queen of Wands here, can we clarify, what is this Queen of Wands about? So this is about being truthful, being open, with communicating your needs. The right people will not be afraid by that. Whatever those needs are, no matter how big or small you think they are, it's just, you know, they're your needs, and the people that are meant to stay in your life will. This Seven of Swords here too is making me think of this, I think that there's like this cat and mouse game. It's like running, chasing, running, chasing, running, chasing. But I think a big theme, a big message coming out here is that you don't have to do that. In the right situations, you won't have to do that. I mean, that may be how things play out, but there's less of this, you know, absolute need that you have to be that all the time. Spirit, can we get more about this Queen of Wands? And then we'll come back to the Seven of Swords. But Queen of Wands, Spirit, please. What is next for our pile 2? We have the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful, lovely, fulfillment, the Chariot, and the Five of Swords. And it's honestly quite interesting how these were placed too. So this Five of Swords is, again, this is in regards to internal conflict. And pile 3, I want to take the time to acknowledge the work that you've been doing to heal your spirit, this self-awareness, which is probably where this isolation and time spent in solitude is coming into play here. But yes, conflict with the inner mind, conflict with the way that we want to be perceived and with the way people are perceiving us. And then the Chariot, it's like you want something, but you don't know if you're ready to have it. Spirit, can we get more about this Seven of Swords here? I want to say pile 3 as well. You're headed in a new direction, which is where these, excuse me, I thought a card flipped out, which is where these new apprehensions are forming from, or at least coming to the surface, because they've always been there, but now they're coming to the surface. It's because you haven't experienced what you're experiencing before, or in the same way. So we have here the Five of Swords. Interesting. So you are, right now, you're being urged to leave something behind. For a lot of you, this could be a person. For others of you, it could be this part of you. Spirit, can we get some more messages about this Seven of Swords, please? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people that value you. And I mean really value you. You as in that deeper part of yourself that not very many people get to experience or see. It's just there's this gap in this belief as to why people are acknowledging you. And you being able to sit with that. We have here the Tower. Yes, this is, you know, what you're experiencing right now is shaking up your whole reality, which I quite honestly, pile 3, I love for you, because that means that that's bringing us a new level of awareness and a new chance to experience things that we didn't let ourselves in the past. And you, again, you being able to sit with this is quite interesting. It's quite interesting because I feel like there's a part of you that knows you're a prize, but there's another part of you that won't let you experience what that feels like for whatever reason. So what's next? I return back to our original question, what's next? I'm going to ask you that. What do you want? And where can you get it from? Also, respectively, if you find that right now what you want is not being presented to you, don't be afraid to walk away or wait. Because that, why settle for something less? Why settle for something that you don't actually want? It's a waste of time. Spirit, more about this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is just, I'm intrigued by it because, yeah, we'll just say I'm intrigued by it. Let's see what we get here. The Three of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Wow. So again, with your ability to receive. Okay, so this Seven of Swords is definitely clarified by this fact that leave what's not for you behind. And in the meantime, filling your life up with things that make you feel good. So for a lot of you, that's friends, or giving back to yourself. Giving back to yourself in other ways is what your spiritual team wants to tell you. You have the Ace of Wands, another Ace, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So yeah, the what's next? The fate lies in your own hands, Pal 3. What's next is entirely up to you in terms of how you direct your energy, in terms of the people that you let into your life. That's all up to you. I want to get a couple more messages from another tarot deck, and then we have 2 oracles for you next. Spirit, any additional messages for our pile 3? Thank you. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, so somebody definitely wants to offer something big to you. Page of Pentacles. Wow, again, you guys are getting double of cards. Page of Pentacles. Wheel of the Year, again with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm pairing everything together just to emphasize the themes here. And then the Hermit. So there are people that definitely want to offer things to you. It's just a matter of what you want right now and the direction that you want to go in, I'll say. We have the Hermit here again, emphasizing this inner work that you're doing, so another applaud to you. But a lot of spotlight being placed on the opportunities that you want, because they're going to come back to you. So keep asking yourself that question until you have a definite answer. What do I want right now? What do I want from this person? What do I want from this business opportunity? And don't settle until you find that thing. Finally, I want to get an oracle card for you from this deck first. Spirit, for our pile 3, what is next for them? Thank you. Joy and contentment. Beautiful. Beautiful. And pile 3, this makes me think of the joy and contentment that you're feeling right now in this moment. What you're experiencing right now is exactly where you are meant to be. No matter how boring, no matter how restless you are, it's just, it's just where you are right now. And that's good enough. And then finally, we'll get a mantra for you, which hopefully brings you more clarity until the next time that I see you in a different reading. Spirit, a mantra for our pile 3. last mantra for our pile 3, please. If nothing comes out in our next shuffle, I'm gonna pull. Okay. So here's your mantra, very intricate, very complex and beautiful. And it reads, I relax into playful imagination and open a flow of healing inspiration and uplifting divine guidance. But keep asking yourself, pile 3, what's next? What do I want? What do I want? Because you are in, that's up to you. You're in control. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you so much for being here. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me or booking a Reiki healing session, please check the description box below for more information. Be well, take care of yourself, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye.